I'm on board 507001 again. We're at the Derby test track. I think this is about the third time that I've been on this train at the test track since it's been here. Today is a little bit different as the Society are going to let me behind the controls of this thing, which is very brave of them. It's a little bit of a thank you from them to me for some of the promotional work that I've done, making videos and written an article about the fantastic work that the Society are doing. But there's also a serious point to this as well, because it does allow me to once again pick up the Society and just talk a little bit about what they've been doing.
We're pretty much ready to go, so give them 2 back on the bell. The signal bell button just there. Okay, left hand.
Yeah.
Brakes are on the far left. All the way back. Power in your right hand. All the way open. Full power. Yeah, get it going. So your maximum speed, as I said in the brief, 30. Okay. So look at your speedometer, look at the road ahead. You can see what's going on. Give it a quick toot in the horn if you want. That black button there. See what's going on. There you go. Get power on. One more knock for us. That's it. Just your left hand, just have a little feel for the brake if you want. Just put it into step 1. Feel what it's doing. Yeah. Step 2. Stronger again, and there is a 3, but we don't have to send more flying do. So bring it back to release for us. You see the brake lever will come off. Bit of power up to 30 miles an hour again for us. When you get to 30, shut the power off. All the way off. After what? We go through the shed here, just by the 455s. At the end of this straight here, you'll see a board for 20. So as we're coming up to it, I'll tell you when to apply step 1 on the brake. But you're okay just coasting for now, freewheeling, just lose your speed. Happily coast and maintain the speed. Okay, so the brake handle's going to step 1 for us now. Yeah, that's the one. Look at your speeds coming down. You're happy with it. When you get to 20, release the brake. There we go. And just by the blue 455, just on the bend, it drops to 10. You're okay for now though, just as we come to the, just about here, just put it back into step 1 for us, yeah? That's it. Go. When you get to 10, you can release the brake. Anywhere between that 10 board there and the stop board, stop the train. Nice and smooth, good. Back to 1. Good, okay, brake into full service. Power selector into neutral, so push that down, that's it, pull it back 1.
So that was me behind the controls of this unit. It was both a thrilling and terrifying experience. I may have looked a little bit terrified in that footage. So that's the driving bit done. Now it's time to talk a little bit about what the Society are doing and what the future holds for this unit. So I'm here with Rob, who's the chairman of the 507 Society, and he's going to tell us a little bit about some of the good work that they've been doing over the past just over 12 months since it's been at Derby, and what the future may hold for this unit.
Okay, so we've been here at Church Lane since January 2025, as anyone who's watched Chris's channels will know.
Yes.
And the big event, of course, was the Greatest Gathering in August, which was a massive event. We had thousands of people come on board the train, and we offered them pit tours, and we had our famous 507 simulator, so people could actually drive train sim using an actual cab controls ripped out of a structure, which was a really big hit with everyone. But while we've been here, we've taken the opportunity to overhaul and maintain all of the equipment on board the train. Things like the motor alternator, which was faulty when it left Merseyrail, that's been fixed. Things like brakes, air leaks, all of the electrical components, the mechanical components, the camshaft, the brakes, even things like windscreen wipers, doors, everything has been looked after, and we've been really, really grateful to Alstom for letting us use their facilities to keep the train, store the train, keep it nice and safe and dry, and look after it.
So a big part of the 507 Society's plans is to keep this train operational when it has to leave Derby eventually, which is going to be tricky because obviously there are no preserved lines with Third Rail that I know of.
And I don't think there ever will be.
So the Society do have plans, quite advanced plans, and Tom, who is the head of engineering at the Society, is going to tell us a little bit more about what plans they have.
Okay, yeah. So the plans have got two streams really. First of all, it is very easy to convert the train to be loco hauled. So any air brake loco could be coupled on the front of us and haul us round, and the loco control the brakes on the train.
Yeah.
So basically it's like translator equipment. It will be built into the train. But we can take that a stage further. We have actually obtained an HST brake controller, which means that we could actually work push-pull with an air brake loco.
Okay.
So the brake controller on the 507
Yeah.
can actually work the brakes on the loco.
Oh yeah.
So we'd like to think that's quite appealing to people because it means you can leave the loco on the front and you can shut up and down the line all day.
Makes it a bit easier for not shunting the loco around.
Exactly,
Yeah.
yes. So it's a nice, quick and easy thing to do for a preserved railway. That in its basic form is quite straightforward to do. We can then take it to a further stage. If you couple a loco on the end, we don't have heating at the moment, so it'll be a summer only thing. But we're obtaining spares such that we can connect to the ETH on a diesel loco or even electric loco and run the heating and so on. So it would be an all year operation.
Yeah. There's quite a lot to think about, not just how to push or pull the train, but about heating to keep the passengers happy as well. So,
That's right.
Some things you don't consider yourself,
So there is a lot to think about, but so we've made quite some detailed plans about how that would happen. We have obtained quite a few components. There's a lot more to get, a lot of cable to buy, which is expensive, but it's most certainly doable.
Yeah.
So really we're looking for somebody who's prepared to take the train on, and then we're prepared to make investments in the train.
Yeah.
So that's the first stage, and some of the equipment we fit for that also means the train could run on batteries.
Okay.
So we have the centre car of the train, which is a trailer car. There's no motor equipment underneath, and part of the trailer car is actually strengthened such that it can take the load of some batteries.
Oh, so it's already got that strength in place.
It's got part of that strength in place. So we could fit the train with some batteries, and stage one would be just shunting suitable. It wouldn't go very far or very fast, but we could prove the concept.
Yeah.
And then stage two, with a little bit more structural work, we could then fit the remaining batteries at the other end of the coach, and using some second-hand batteries, we estimate that the train could travel about 4 miles.
Yeah.
Which for a lot of preserved railways, 4 miles is absolutely ideal.
It's more than adequate for a few trips for passengers and things like that.
Indeed, yeah. We could take that to the next stage. If you want to fit lithium batteries, you could then do 20 miles.
Oh, that's talking decent mileage.
That is decent mileage, and we've actually simulated what it looks like to run up and down the Llangoslen line. So the problem is lithium batteries are perilously expensive.
Yes.
You need to get them to a suitably high spec. You can't just buy second-hand Tesla batteries. You've got to get ones that are basically fireproof, so you can fit them under a train.
I'm assuming, even though it's on a preserved railway, it still has to comply with rail regulations.
Indeed, it will have to. Yes. Yeah. The regulations are slightly relaxed, but nonetheless, you've still got to please the railway. You've still got to please the insurer.
Oh yeah.
And an awful lot of preserved railways have tunnels on, which already ups the risk factor.
Yeah.
So there is a lot to consider, but that's why we've sort of got it multi-stage. So for stage one's loco, stage two small battery, and if we want to go, the final stage, full-size battery.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's important to say that it sounds quite ambitious for a preserved a preserved train or a preservation society to convert to battery, but they do have some fantastic technical expertise. So it is doable, isn't it, for yourselves? You know, it's not just something that it's a, I wouldn't say quite pie in the sky, but it is definitely achievable, especially for this society with all the technical expertise that they have behind them. So yeah, well, thank you for your time for that. That was fascinating. It's just fantastic to see that, you know, the society do have quite exciting plans for this unit, and they want to keep it operational so that passengers can enjoy it for years, decades to come.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, and I mean it's operating today, and we want to keep it that way. And it's worth noting that we've fit all that stuff, and we've still retained the third rail capability.
Okie dokie. So so you wouldn't have to remove that altogether. So that's an option for in the future.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Welcome to this Merseyrail service to Derby Test Track, North Station. If you see something that doesn't...
So that's just a little bit of background about the society and what their future plans are. It really is fantastic that they want to keep this unit operating under its own power, even when third rail is no longer available, because it can't stay at Derby forever. It will have to go to a preserved railway line to, well, just to be stored more than anything, but they would also like to operate it. And as Tom explained, they can use locos to haul the unit, or they can use batteries, which is a real possibility. Now, obviously, looking after a train, just maintaining it to the standard it's at now, and then adding batteries later is going to cost money, so the society is always looking for supporters to help them to keep this train operating. So I will leave a link in the description to their website, and if you are able to, if you consider supporting the society, then I'm sure they'll be very grateful. It really is a worthy cause. I know myself, I have an affinity for the units, but I think a lot of people have an affinity for the 507s and 8s as well, and they do have a lot of supporters already, but they always need more. So please consider supporting the society if you can do, either by becoming a member or just by promoting the society on social media, which is what I've tried to do as best as I can.